Hi, I'm Luke from Water-Wizard Kayak Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Riot Edge 11. Okay, the Riot Edge 11, what do you get for your money? So the first thing we're going to look at is how it's moulded and what it's made from. So it's made from high density polyethylene, one of the best forms of plastic to make a kayak from, and it's roto-moulded. So the features of this kayak, let's start at the front. You've got your carry handle, as you would expect on the bow here. You've got deck lines and deck bungees running down to the front of the cockpit. You've got a nice recessed section here where you can put your paddle whilst you're getting in and out of the kayak. Might help you keep a little bit more stable as well. And you've got a nice bungee cord that will lock over the top there to keep your paddle in place. Moving down, a good sized cockpit. Inside the cockpit, slide adjustable footrests, very easy to get. There's a little button on the front and you can just pull that backwards and forwards to lock into position. There's a little net, little cargo net underneath the deck around here, so you can put your drinks bottles in there, anything else you want to keep close to hand. A really nice feature that Riot puts in this kayak is an airbag down the front. So you've got a bow airbag there, so if you were to roll this over, you've got a bit of buoyancy from the rear storage tank and you've got an airbag in the front. Looking at the seat here, you've got a leg lift adjuster in the bottom on this base pad. The base pad is very nice, it's very comfortable to sit in all day. You've got an adjustable back band which works nicely off a jam cleat. You just simply pull it forwards, lock it in, and you've given yourself more back support. You can also knock it off if you want to have a little rest and recline. Back here, a little twist knob, and that can easily adjust the seat height of the backrest, which is a really nice feature. If you're out for a long day's paddle and you want a bit more back support higher up, you can get that higher up. Doesn't affect how it works off here. You've got a couple of little areas on the seat posts here. These are moulded in, but they put over some nice hip pad style padding, just so that you feel a little more comfortable in here. Thigh braces. The thigh braces on this are moulded in. You'll see many kayaks that have moulded in thigh braces, but it's quite a nice feature. It means you don't have to mess around with them. They fit most people. You've got some foam, just self-adhesive foam underneath, which is very comfortable. Allows you to get a good lock in on the kayak and is ideal for a short recreational touring. Moving backwards, we've got a bulkhead. Sits around here just behind the seat. That gives you a bit more of a dry storage compartment in the back there. It's all nicely sealed on both sides. On the deck side here, you've got more deck lines, attachment points, deck bungees. You've got a rod holder in here, a flush mount rod holder, if you wanted to partake on some fishing whilst you're out there. And you've got a security lock on the back here, so if you've got it on the car or you need to leave it outside somewhere, you can lock through, nobody's getting this off in a hurry. Coming down to the back, you've got a nice storage hatch, easy to get in like all the Riot boats. Now with the storage hatch here, unlike the Edge 15, the Edge 11's bigger brother, this is roto-moulded in. This is not put in afterwards like the Edge 15 is. You've still got loads of space in here and you can fit a good sized person's head in here. Not quite as big as the Edge 15, but it's an 11-foot boat, so you'd expect that. The hatch is nice and easy to put back on. Shouldn't cause anyone too much issues with a fiddly hatch there. Out to the back here, another handle. Now you've got a couple of drain bungs on the Edge 11. You've got a drain bung out to the back in case you get any water in the rear hatch whilst you're out on the water. Coming back up, you've actually got a drain bung on the side of the cockpit here as well. So if you do happen to take a swim for any reason or get any water in here, you can drain it out from the side easily. Alright, let's take a look at the underside. Okay, so the underside of the hull. You've got a very good entry line down here. You've got a nice keel line running from the front right to the back of the kayak, and that's pretty much all there is to see under here, with the exception of a nice skeg. This skeg is spring loaded, just like on the Edge 15, and it works off a very nice Skeg button system here that you can retract back up in very nice little increments. To make it deploy, simply twist it backwards and it will deploy all the way down. It's a really nice Skeg feature and hopefully will work just as nicely on the water. Okay, that's the Riot Edge 11. We'll have this out on the water next time so we get a better feel for how it paddles and performs. But for now, that's everything. See you next time.